It was just about Wi-Fi.
He's like, I don't care. Leave where you please. Drink where you please. I was like, okay, can I set this here on the coffee table? He's like, yes. Stop asking me. I was like, and Brooke was like, you know, you can just do whatever you want, right?
Now, ask her what the rules here at home are. Shut up.
What? I'm telling like
What are the rules regarding food and drinks in my home?
If you can have drink terms as long as they have a lid on them and they're still free. And as long as you bring them out and you're not spilling them everywhere.
What about food?
And no food in there.
Where do you eat your food?
At the table or in the kitchen. You can't have drinks or anything on the top table, like as long as they have like a lid like this or like a cup that has a full lid, something tightly. You can't be eating on the couch, not even in the living room, and no eating or drinking on desks as long as you're in class you can eat at your desk and stuff. And same thing with showing stuff in the room.
Well, hold on. Only if we get permission from you.
So, my kids know the rules. And when they go to somebody else's house, they follow my rules from my house at their house. Now, that isn't my doing. I don't care what they do at somebody else's house as long as they're following the rules at their house.
See if that should pop up right here.
My kids have been taught since they were little.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
And when Robbie and I first got together,
okay.
If my kids did something or were doing something that they knew they weren't supposed to do, I didn't have to say a damn word. All I had to do was look at them and stop dead in their tracks.
You let them eat.
And you know what he told me? You need to back off a little bit.
Right there. Trim settings, enable.
It wasn't a week later. He said, okay, I see why you did what you did.
Now.
I have taught my kids since they were little. That's why I can tell my kids I want your room clean.
They know.
I mean, there's some days where we mess around and say.
And if I go in there and I tell them, if I say I want their room clean, and if I go in there in 2 hours and that room's not clean, what will I do to your room? Yeah. I will destroy their room. I will take everything out of their closet, throw it on the floor. I'll break their beds apart, throw it on the floor. I'll take all their clothes out of their dresser.
Sorry, it was just my Wi-Fi acting up. So we're all good. Got it handled.
And then I will sit there and make them clean it the way I want it clean. I don't take their stuff from them. I take the power cords. So they'll sit there and look at it, knowing that they can't use it because I have the power cord.
Also,
and I don't take their phone. I take their charger. Because guess what? They may be playing on that phone now, but when it's dead, they have no way to charge it.
What up?
Brooklyn asked me if
all about how you.
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, your children.
You let them eat. It's up to that bring the fruit, the bags, and all that. That's what we went in and found.
Food and bags. And I stopped it immediately. They haven't been able to eat in their room.
Hey, remember
How old are you? 18.
It's all about.
What do you mean, what?
Being consistent.
Oh.
9 and 20.
Brooklyn, yesterday, like maybe an hour. He left.
Okay.
And now I'm not allowed to go and I was like, I know you like home at my house. And
for my guitar.
I guess she's also
That's what the pick is.
It's from what? When you stole it?
And the pick is used for but basically
that nobody was going to eat or drink in a room or whatever. And George would allow her to eat
I'm actually kind of new to all this, so I'm still learning myself.
Garbage and drinks and food all over their phone.
I tell her I'm not eating this room.
Right now I'm just kind of messing around with it, see what I can do, see what I can't. I just like to. Thank you.
She's not allowed to eat in the room.
She said that Robbie's mean.
She said, you know, she also said me. I said, you're gonna get in trouble, and she's like, well, your your daddy can't stay.
This is a
He's
Gibson.
gonna beat him up.
Okay.
Well, I actually have
So
one.
fast, you know.
I actually have one.
Yeah.
in my house.
Um,
Yeah, this one's a Gibson,
you know, Liv has
which is
one,
actually
right?
pretty cool.
She posted a story. She was wearing a very,
This is
very
actually my
big
ever
crop
first guitar.
top, and she posted it, and she was at like a festival or something with her friends. It was very revealing.
Not my kid. What would happen if you were to wear something like that?
I wouldn't be posting now. I'd be very.
I feel like you go and say they chop them off. Ask Stacy what happened when she walked out of the room. She was going to lose.
These girls would never get out of this house dressed like that.
Hell no.
And I'll tell you why. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
She came out of the room and I was doing something. I could see her walk by, and I hear the boy hollering, and I hear wifey says, "Well, you go show your dad what you got on." I said, "Why the fuck did you leave your room that way? Get your ass in that room now."
I remember that.
And that was cool.
JJ was the first one that got her. He told her, he said, you should not be coming out of your room like that. Get your ass back in there and don't come out here like that again. And
Yeah.
then he turned around and seen it. He told her the same thing. And then that one got going. And then that one got going.
And you went back into your room.
Hey.
Yeah.
And that or will mess with you when you say go do something. We'll be like, go get it your damn
I didn't
self.
see her
Or,
because I was doing something in the room.
oh shit.
My back was turned when she walked by the
JJ
door.
is really bad
Gay.
about what the girls wear.
I am not gay.
Yeah, like those
Well,
pants, right, that's what I can wear.
I can see why.
Okay.
So forth.
What up?
You understand me? I mean, I think we're all in. We have to get a hoochie.
Yeah, his little girlfriend he had, she was a little hoot.
Who's here?
Hey, but he was messing around the other night where he's like, when we go to Indiana Beach, I'm gonna go find me some girls.
Y'all got nothing to talk about. Hey, Mom. Tell.
You didn't like the way she dressed either.
Yeah, I did.
We were gonna take her with us to the store or something. And yeah.
Oh.
And she was over here and JJ made her put a video on. He wouldn't let her walk out of the house with the little shirt she had on and he made her put a video on.
Mom, tell him what I said to JJ.
Oh, where he was like, I'm gonna go find some girls.
I mean, you know, it's because they haven't been talking about it.
What up, everybody?
Well, I didn't have those. I was taught about it.
You know, and you have a lot to learn about girls because the way you talk to those girls,
Shit.
and I'm gonna be flat out honest with you, Dad,
5,
because I love you.
32.
But if you were ever to talk to my girls the way you talk to Brooklyn and Emily, me and you would be having a big fucking fight.
Why?
No, it's the way you handle them. The way you talk to, yeah, you don't talk to girls like that. Let me ask you a question.
What up?
The way you
5.
talk to them girls, would you stand for their husbands talking to them that way? Or their boyfriends?
Laggy.
Be honest with me.
It's not laggy on my side.
Well,
Let me.
wow.
Yeah, it's not laggy on my side at all.
What was coming out of it is what I saw. How they had to put me.
I understand.
I had to restart
but what I'm
because on my
asking
side
you is,
there was nothing going on.
would
It
you
was
be
just
okay with their
frozen.
husbands or their boyfriends talking to them the
And
way you
even with my phone
Okay.
that I answered one, it was just paused,
You
frozen.
understand what I'm
I
saying?
couldn't get no text, no
You are
nothing.
going to teach those girls that is normal and that is okay.
Oh.
Because they're going to think, well, my grandpa used to talk to me that way. My dad used to talk to me that way. So it's okay. You are sending them
Hold on.
girls down the wrong direction. Now, if I was to talk to one of my girls like that,
Oh, shit.
they wouldn't put up with it. It would be okay. Because my girls have been taught that men don't talk to women that way. Men don't treat children that
Later.
way. With the boys, it's different. They need to be strong. They need to have thick skin. They need to be able to handle themselves. But when you're dealing with girls, you have to think of it a whole different way. What would you want to teach them coming from a man?
Gotta be someone's ass.
Respect, affection, love, protection. Not somebody going full force at them like you and Scott. Does that make any sense?
Scott got your stuff.
It rolls downhill. You are not setting an example for the girls that they need set. And they have to get it somewhere because they're damn sure not going to get it from their mother.
Mom.
She teaches.
Yes,
She teaches them along.
Yeah. And I'll tell you from my own household, okay? My own household. Robbie gets put in his place if he steps over the line with these girls. If I don't like his tone, if I don't like the way he's talking to my girls, he gets pulled in that bedroom.
Every time it's
Shush. He gets pulled in that bedroom.
Oh, yo.
And he gets put right back in his place. And I have to remind him, hey, are you going to let your husband talk to them like that? And he's like, I got it. And he backs off a little bit. There's certain things that you have to take into account.
That might not interesting.
There's a way to deal with
Later.
them, a way to talk to them, and a way not to deal with them. And not to talk
Number
to them.
one.
I'm raising
Sorry,
my
the chats
girls
were just
not to
popping
ever
up.
be put in a situation
Number
where-
one. That is
Because nobody took the
anything
time
else? One, two,
to
three,
teach me any better than that.
Now, I'm not coming to my okay? But now, I never had no secrets. I wasn't around.
I know, but that's why I'm trying to help you.
um,
It's not to make you feel bad, and it's not to, get on your shit list or anything. I'm trying to help you because you don't know. You're ignorant when it comes to girls. Because you've been around the boys. I know. Monkey see, monkey do. That's why I set a good example for my kids.
Well,
I,
I tried to set a good example of food, things like that. For George, you, I turned around.
where'd that chick go? The fuck?
The boy.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I do with my kids.
And I tried to set a good example.
No, I do the same thing
What's
with my
on the
kids.
store?
I don't let
Where'd it
one
go?
have
Okay.
something or do something without letting the other. Now, I base that on age and maturity and responsibility as well.
Yeah.
If there's things that I will let Haley do that I will not let Faith do because Faith's not as mature, she's not as responsible, and she's not as old as me.
That is
Mom says I'm more mature than you do.
She is.
that and this one. I'm the only one that can have this, which is that energy drink. It's got 240 calories. All that shit's fine. The
Yesterday, Brooklyn
vitamins.
was talking about her boyfriend or whatever, and she turned around and asked me something about what I think about it or whatever. I was like, I don't date because I have my whole lifetime to do that, and I'm not interested in it. I would rather be at a buffet than going on a date
A
with some
buffet.
freaking ugly ass person. I love
My
buffets.
girls have to be 16.
Uncle
Bullshit.
Scott turned around and gave me a high five.
My girl, and
Scott doesn't want his girl
Give me 1 second,
to
y'all.
be out and, there's a time and place for everything, okay?
Well, I'm
Correct,
saying,
Crystal?
You get it.
Well, and
hey,
with that in mind,
I'm not trying to get flagged. Hold on.
Scott hasn't told them
How's everybody been?
you gotta be 16 before you can go out. Emily has a boyfriend.
no, she jumped in because he called her fat and stuff. And,
Called her what?
because apparently he was cheating on her with or best friend, whatever, and he called her fat and stuff. And making fun of her. And so, she broke up with him, I guess, and it wasn't really a relationship, it was more like a friend thing, but she called it a relationship. But apparently,
And
and I don't know if this is accurate or not,
Okay.
of what I've heard from Emily, I guess, in Brooklyn, of what Brooklyn tells me, her mom lets her and boyfriend sleep over together at her mom's house. Together. And this boy is like 14. And over the past year, like last year and this year, I'd say she has a total of over like, I don't know, 30 boyfriends. She's got a boyfriend every other week. So I have a boyfriend, his name's Jay. And then next week, she's like, oh, I have a boyfriend, his name is Marcus, or whoever his name is.
What these girls are telling you, they're telling you in confidence. So I don't want you saying anything where
Because I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
well, not only that, but I don't want there to be bad blood between the four girls.
Yeah, and they tell me that out of confidence. And I told my mom, because is there something going on that I know seems fishy on my color?
Well,
But it does seem fishy.
but hey, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to stop to say, well, you can't do something and the whole turns around and let them do it.
What else? Anyway,
Got them hard spot concerning them.
Limited perspective. No one will
And-
limited.
Her heart isn't in the right place at all. Thanks for playing something reason on you don't know
I'm gonna take a break for this.
open the barn door, let all the horses out and everything else. Ever.
Junior, you want your pick back? I'm gonna take a break.
Daughter,
No?
watch
Alright.
to your kid.
You want me to put it back on your guitar?
Put it over there too. Well,
Alright.
girls are gonna
Get
get
it? Hey, you
shoved
been?
into babysit. So they're gonna know the difference between boys and girls. Boys don't get that. They don't get pushed into being a babysitter.
Emily does. Your mom makes her be.
I would not
That's
say,
what I'm saying.
hey JJ, how many times have you been a babysitter?
For what? Yeah, he's accepted.
I babysit the same when she takes care of her. Well, not take care of her.
All
I
right.
have raised my kids to help take care of each other, no matter how old they are.
They're helping to take care.
But Emily's
They're
good.
not watching them. That's because somewhere along your life, in a new way, you
Are they really
see
doing?
things that you didn't, right? And you won't go down that road. You'll go the other way. You're just watching them
What up, bub?
for the time being. You take me to work. It's not just
What up,
not
everybody?
watching the kids.
What you doing, Bubba?
Moms and dads hard.
Alright, go lay down.
Nope. It's literally if I have a doctor's appointment or if I'm taking, him to work or whatever. Now that JJ's working, Caleb and Haley are watching the.
Are they ready?
But I have cameras in here and I have cameras out.
You pull up.
I'm on two.
When you pull up that driveway. You think you're so cool. My
Okay,
camera
so-
goes off.
We do that just for emergencies or for documentation purposes. And
That's
so
it.
there's nothing that goes on in this house that I don't. We'll just put it that.
You don't know the next time I took good night.
What?
You know,
With Frank. What's the other one? Frank and Bob and.
No, no.
Frank
That's
and
that's
Bob.
no. Look,
you never goes home alone, right? You
I'll
can
take
knock
a
on
break.
that door
this is.
till your hands turn black and blue. Those girls will not open that door for no one.
You don't know I made my stuffed animals.
There we go.
Even if you come knocking on my door and I'm not home and they're here, they won't answer for you. Even though they know I would say that it's okay for them to let you in, they would not do it.
And that's why you put the camera out there.
You
They ain't got anything to come in front. You talk to them.
JJ,
But
I'm going to you.
like I told Robbie earlier, I have my own piercing style. Scott has his.
That's
You
what
have your own.
I was telling the girl.
Well,
Alright, well, I'll let you guys know. Be safe, have fun, peace.
all the kids.
Thanks for joining.
Like, I assume, which I should know.
Like Vicky was asking me, Scott was asking her, why don't they call me stepdad?
Cause you're on that title.
We don't use labels in our house.
And I earned that
Thanks for
title.
coming, everybody.
We used to tell,
I'm
no, don't call me dad,
still
call
in
me Robbie.
trying to practice
And
a little bit
Tony,
more.
they don't encourage it, don't discourage it. If they wanna call you
Shout out to
dad,
everybody.
they'll
Be
call
safe,
you dad.
have
If they
fun,
wanna
peace.
call you
And
Robbie,
happy
they'll
Easter.
call you Robbie, because he earned it. 'cause he
And
took
I
care of
called Johnny